Hai guys, welcome to Tiger the Official Gaming Channel, tempat dimana kita bermain game bersama sampai tamat guys. Nah, kali ini kita akan lanjutkan lagi bermain game Final Fantasy 16, dan ini sudah cukup jauh guys. So, apabila kamu ingin menonton dari awal, silahkan cek dulu playlist yang ada di video ini ya. Itu lengkap dari awal cerita sampai sekarang. Nah, dan juga jangan lupa dibantu untuk subscribe ya guys, agar kamu selalu mendapatkan update terbaru di channel ini. Thank you untuk support kamu guys, dan tanpa menunggu lama lagi, mari kita lanjutkan bermain game Final Fantasy 16.
All right, Clive. Blackthorne told me you helped him out again. Tough of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorne, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorne opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Oke guys, jadi kita ini diminta untuk ngebantu si Blackthorne lagi ya. Karena dia dikasih lihat sebuah cincin dan dia merasa cincin itu pasti sangat sempurna. Dan skillnya belum nyampe ke sana guys. So, seperti biasa dia galau lagi dan dilema ya. Nah, ini kita kunjungin dulu si Blackthorne. Semoga tidak terlalu susah ya misi kali ini ya guys. Ini kayaknya sudah sampai yang ketiga deh misi seperti ini yang ngebantu dia ya.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorne. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Vast has improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Idaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorne? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorne don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Oke guys, sekarang kita diminta untuk traveling juga ya guys. Ketemu di Dravozd guys. So sekarang kita cek peta aja. Kita cek lokasinya ya. Dravozd apakah di sini? Tabor, ya dekat sini guys. Nah katanya itu lokasinya dekat Field of Korova ya. Harusnya nggak jauh-jauh ya. Alright di situ guys. Dan sekarang kita jalan dulu ya guys. Nah ini kita udah mau sampai ya guys. Lokasinya di sini guys. Nah kita nyalain dulu obelisk ini ya, biar kita bisa teleport. Oke, udah nyala. Kita coba bicara sama orang ini guys.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorne.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravozd. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Dan ini kita udah sampai ke Dravozd ya guys. Katanya kita harus bicara sama si Zoltan. Nah kita langsung aja ke atas ya guys ya. Sepertinya ada kendala ya guys, atau hubungan yang gak harmonis antara si Blackthorne sama si Zoltan ini.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out before things turn nasty.
Blackthorne's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorne. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Waduh,
Chief, you've got to do something.
kita diusir guys.
Keeps up, we'll be ruined.
Dan kalau kita lihat, mereka membutuhkan kristal untuk menyalakan perapian tungku dari Smithy ya guys. Tapi ternyata nggak ada api dan juga nggak ada kristal, mengharapkan mirror doang. Jadi mereka nggak bisa crafting intinya guys. Beda sama Blackthorne ya. Kita sekarang cuma nge-crafting pakai hammer dan beberapa kemampuan dari Blackthorne aja guys, nggak perlu magic kristal.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without his furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorne. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Oke guys, sekarang kita mesti hunting salamander ya guys, supaya kita bisa ngebantu si Blackthorne buat furnace-nya guys. Kita cek peta dulu. Lokasinya ya cukup jauh ya ke tengah. But anyway nggak apa-apa, kita langsung jalan aja guys ke lokasi tersebut. Nah ini sudah dekat ya guys, quest destination nearby. Kita cek, katanya cari salamander guys. Waduh, kayaknya sudah ada yang berburu ya guys. Mungkin si salamander berburu guys. Nah itu dia di depan guys. Kita ambil dulu ini item. Dan langsung kita... Alright, ini dia guys, desert salamander ya. Oh, oke. Oh, alright. Oke, dia stun guys. Langsung kita bakar aja ya. Ini sejenis wyvern atau naga kecil ya guys. Jadi di kalau Final Fantasy ini namanya berubah, tapi jenis monsternya hampir sama aja guys. Oh. Gak heran ya kenapa si Blackthorne butuh dia guys. Karena dia keluarin api ya, jadi furnace itu akan tahan dengan kulitnya ya guys. Oh. Oke, dia stagger lagi. Bisa lah ya kita kill dia guys. Tinggal sedikit health point-nya lagi ya. Oh. Oke. Berarti kita kalahin dia guys. Keluarin api, kita keluarin petir ya. Fire versus lightning. Dan terdapat salamander skin ya untuk quest itemnya. Nice.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Yes, I agree with you, Clive. Nah sekarang kita langsung aja guys teleport ya biar cepet ya. Dan ini kita udah kembali guys. Kita langsung lapor aja sama si Blackthorne ya. Ini kayaknya mereka udah pada ngumpulin orang-orang di sini guys.
Don't know. Some kind of new invention.
Good news, Clive. When I told people we'd be building them a new furnace, they were practically falling over themselves to help. Talk about changing their tune, eh?
Oke, kita langsung aja bicara sama si Blackthorne guys.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest to God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorne you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorne. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravosht needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorne's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him. He's still explaining the ins and outs of the new forge, so I doubt we'll be going anywhere for a bit. No sense you waiting around anyway.
Alright guys, jadi kita udah menyelesaikan misi ngebantu desa ini ya guys. Dan si Blackthorne dan teman kita akan berada di sini untuk sementara waktu guys.
Yeah. Give it a week, and you'll wonder why you ever bother with crystals. Let's run through it again, shall we?
Oke, mari kita tinggalkan saja mereka dengan kesibukan mereka guys. So kita baru saja menyamakan desa ini dengan cara memberikan solusi tanpa harus pakai kristal untuk nyalain api ya guys. Dia seperti blacksmith ala-ala kita sekarang lah. Gunain aja api seperti biasa. Oke guys, sekarang kita langsung aja balik ke hideaway kita ya guys. Nah, kita travel ke sini guys. Balik ke hideaway. Oke, harusnya si Blackthorne udah kereset dan balik langsung ke sini ya guys. Kita coba cek aja. Nah, itu dia guys. Udah ready langsung ya. So, mari kita lanjutkan ceritanya guys.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorne.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorne's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Nah, kita dapetin item yang cukup penting guys, Ouroboros Design Draft. Ini penting banget supaya kita bisa pakai armor lebih bagus ya guys. Dan langsung aja guys, kita akan cekin langsung ke si Blackthorne ya. Aku udah lama menanti apakah kita bisa unlock resepi baru guys. Nah, langsung aja kita cek ke Blackthorne ya guys.
Trouble with your gear, or... What's that for you, dear?
Ouroborosnya mana nih? Kita cek ya. Oh ini guys, The Sons of Ouroboros. Ya ampun, kita cuma punya orichalcum aja guys, tapi kita harus cari stand loincloth dan Morbol flowers guys. Kurasa begitu juga di sini ya. Nah ini guys yang akan kita unlock ya guys. Pertama Ouroboros. Di kita kekurangan stone tag ya guys, tapi dua item ini kita sudah berhasil dapetin, Comet Feather dan orichalcum. Lalu yang berikutnya kita cek. Harusnya kita kekurangan material juga guys. Nah, kita juga butuh stand loincloth dan Morbol flower. Kurasa ini adalah misi hunting untuk monster-monster yang berbahaya ya guys. Nah, kita cek aja ya. Untuk area huntboard kita apakah sudah ada monster baru? Kayaknya belum ada sih guys. Belum unlock monster baru ya. Jadi kita mesti nunggu lagi. Kita cek lagi untuk beberapa quest kita ya guys. Di sini, oh ternyata masih ada satu quest guys. Kita ke atas ya. Kita keluar dulu ya dari sini.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbols. I know, but hear me out. Morbols are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morbol vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morbol.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morbol, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Ya, feeling-feeling ya guys, kita langsung dapat quest Morbol. Kebetulan guys, kita juga butuh Morbol flower ya untuk craft tadi salah satu Ouroboros item. Dan langsung aja guys, kita cek ke huntboard kita ya. Nah, ini kita cek guys, dan muncullah ya Carrot nama Morbolnya, dan ranknya cuma B guys. Ini lokasinya di Whispering Waters, Rosaria. So kita langsung traveling ke sana guys. Dan ini kita sudah hampir tiba ya guys di lokasi ya. Kurasa di sini bakal battle. Ambil item dulu aja guys. Nah, ini dia teman kita, Bad Bread ya, skillnya dia.
Right then.
Wow, kita nggak sempat menghindar gara-gara pakai skill, guys. Udah gede-gede lari-lari lagi, guys. Tapi namanya ini agak lucu ya, guys. Carrot loh namanya. Wow. Aduh, gila sejauh itu kena juga. Aduh, kurang pas timing kita menghindar tadi ya, guys. Tapi nggak apa, kita tinggal recovery aja. Dan health point-nya baru terkuras 1/4, guys. Gila, nih alot banget monsternya, guys. Oh, dia ngamuk. Nah, dia akan muncul dari bawah, guys. Walah, dia akan lari-lari lagi kayak orang gila. Terus dia akan loncat, guys. Langsung aja ya kita attack dia lagi ya. Oke. Lalalala, ini skill dia yang tadi, guys. Oke, berhasil kita menghindar. Dia akan keluarin skillnya, guys. Kita menghindar dulu. Awas, Fly. Aduh, kena attack kita, guys. Oke, dia stagger. Kita ajar lagi, guys. Kita penuhkan health point kita dari ngebakar dia ya. Dan alot ya, guys. Kita baru kurangin setengah dari health point-nya dia. Nah, dia akan nyerang lagi. Kita lari dulu aja, guys. Acid Rain. Wah. Ups. Mana dia menghilang? Oh, dia menghilang lagi. Wah, skillnya, guys. Oke. Agak kewalahan kita lawan dia kayak ini ya, guys. Karena health point itu tebal banget, jadi berasa banget butuh banyak waktu untuk ngekuras health point-nya dia, guys. Nah, baru setengah doang, guys. Habis health point-nya dia. Loncat nggak dia? Loncat nggak? Cheat rain lagi. Aduh. Masuk lagi. Udah saya. Oke. Nah, kalau kita kena area itu guys, kita kena poison ya guys. Oke, dia stagger lagi. Langsung aja guys, kita hit ya, kita kumpulin. Terus fly. Oh, menghindar lagi dia guys. Acid rain. Dia akan lari ngejar kita guys. Masih belum dapat. Next. Loncat. Sial, lari lagi dia. 2 kali dia guys, dia loncat ya. Masih ada. Au. Hampir kita kena guys. Nah, ayo Clive, banting lagi Clive. Alright. Oke, berhasil kita kalahin dia guys. Cukup alot karena health point itu banyak banget ya Morbolnya. Nah, kita dapatin 10.000 cash guys. Dan Morbol Trendil plus Morbol Flower ini kita butuhkan untuk nge-crafting guys.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Langsung menghilang monsternya. Ya, kupikir ada semacam biarin terbengkalai aja gitu ya guys. Jadi kayak semacam trofi kita bahwa kita udah mau bunuh Morbol terbaik yang ada di sini. Ya udah, kita langsung aja guys teleport balik ke hideaway ya. Nah, ini kita udah balik guys. Kita langsung aja bicara sama dia ya. Kita serahkan item quest kita guys.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Yeah. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once. It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this file as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Nah, hadiahnya cukup bagus ya guys. Kita dapetin item yang bisa meningkatkan kemampuan dari potion hampir 2 kali lipatnya guys. Jadi lebih aman buat traveling kita ya. Nah, berikutnya kita akan langsung untuk traveling ke si Blackthorne, karena kita akan crafting sebuah item Ouroboros guys. Potion potensi plus, you have obtained a field of invigorated modern brick extract. Jadi ini ya guys ya, potion kita tuh akan meningkat dengan sangat dramatis ya. Dan tentunya ini sangat berguna untuk petualangan si Clive di Final Fantasy ini guys. Oke, kurasa itu misi untuk upgrade terakhir dari kemampuan potion ya guys. Dan sekarang kita kunjungi Blackthorne karena aku mau crafting item Ouroboros ya guys. Tadi kan kita dapetin Morbol flowers. Nah, itu salah satu item key material yang dibutuhkan buat nge-crafting item itu guys. So, langsung aja ya kita samperin si Blackthorne.
Trouble with your gear, or something for you, dear?
Cari di bawah Morbol flowers. Astaga, ternyata masih butuh stain lone cloth guys. Kurang 1. Ya udahlah ya, nggak apa-apa ya.
Anything else?
Alright Blackthorne, thank you. Sekarang kita cek quest dulu guys. Kita mau ke sini ya. Patron Whisper. Harusnya ada item baru guys di sana ya. Nah, ini teman kita guys yang kan kasih kita hadiah ya.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Nah, ini kita guys dapetin di 1635 poin. Kita ambil aja.
All yours.
Dan lumayan ya guys, dapat ability points 2500. Alright.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Ya, thank you. So guys, that's it untuk video kali ini ya guys ya. Thank you buat teman-teman yang udah menonton sampai ending video ini guys. Dan jangan lupa juga dibantu subscribe agar kamu selalu mendapatkan update terbaru di channel ini. Dan tentunya kita akan tamatin bersama game ini sampai tamat guys. Thank you untuk support kamu ya. Dan sampai jumpa lagi kita di sesi game berikutnya. Stay gaming and stay happy.